Hello, dear listener. Welcome to Slow-Paced English. Today's topic is something soft, gentle, and full of quiet hope. We will talk about the law of attraction. Yes, that idea that your thoughts can shape your life. But don't worry, this is not about perfection. This is not about forcing yourself to be positive all the time. This is about slowing down, breathing, and learning to welcome something better into your life. One small step at a time. I will speak slowly, clearly, kindly. So, are you ready? Let us begin, slowly, softly, together, Sometimes life feels heavy. Maybe you are trying so hard, but nothing seems to change. You want a better job, a kinder relationship. And then someone says, just think positive. And you think, but I try, I really try, and nothing happens. Dear listener, I hear you. I understand that feeling, that quiet sadness, that what am I doing wrong feeling. Let me tell you something gently. You are not doing anything wrong. The problem is not you. The problems and people make it sound so easy, so fast, so perfect. Think happy thoughts, and everything will be fine. But you and I know, life is not that simple. So today, let me share with you a softer, kinder, more real way to understand this law. A way that doesn't ask you to pretend, a way that meets you right. So let us forget the complicated explanations. Let us forget vibrations and the universe for a moment. Instead, let me give you something simple, something you can actually do, something that fits into your real, busy, sometimes messy life. Here is my gentle truth. The law of attraction is not about thinking happy thoughts all the time. It is about feeling safe enough to want something better. It is about opening a small door in your heart and letting hope walk in slowly. And today, I want to share with you 3 simple steps. 3 small, gentle, realistic steps. You don't have to do them perfectly. You just have to try. A little step 1. I call it the gentle wish. Here is what you do every morning before you check your phone, before you think about your problems. Take 3 slow breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. And then ask yourself this soft question. What is one small thing I would like to feel today? Not get. Feel, for example. I would like to feel a little less tired today. I would like to feel one moment. I would like to feel someone's kindness. That is it. That is the wish. You don't need to shout it to the universe. You don't need to write it down 10 times. Just breathe and whisper it to yourself, like a secret between you and your heart. This step is powerful because it is honest. It doesn't ask you to be happy. It asks you to be real. And when you wish for something small and possible, something shifts inside you. You stop pushing so hard and you start allowing step 2. The smallest receiving. Here is a simple truth. Most of us are very good at wishing, but we are not very good at receiving. We say we want kindness, but when someone smiles at us, we look away. We say we want peace, but the moment we sit still, we pick up our phone, and so step 2 is tiny, but it changes everything. All day long, look for one small thing that feels like a gift. A warm cup of tea, a bird outside your window, a deep breath when you felt stressed. And when you notice it, pause, just for 3 seconds, and say to yourself, I am receiving this. That is all. You don't need to feel grateful. You don't need to write a journal. Just pause and receive. This teaches your heart a new habit, the habit of letting good things in. And when you practice this, slowly, something beautiful happens. You start to believe that good things can happen to you, not because you forced them, but because you allowed them. Step 3, but also the most freeing, let go of the when. You made your gentle wish. You practice receiving small gifts. And now, you want to know, when will it happen? I understand. I really do. Waiting is hard. Not knowing is uncomfortable. But here is the secret. The magic does not happen when your wish comes true. The magic happens while you are, because waiting with soft hope changes you. You become more patient, more open, more kind to yourself. And one day, maybe soon, maybe later, you will look back and realize, oh, the good thing is already here. It came quietly while I was living my life. So step 3 is simple. Make your wish, receive small joys, and then get busy make your dinner. Call a friend. Do not sit and stare at the door, waiting for luck to knock. Live your life gently and let life surprise you. Let me give you a real-life example. A small, ordinary one. Imagine your gentle wish is, I would like to feel a little less lonely today. That is honest. That is real. Now, step 1 is done. Then, step 2. You go for a walk. A stranger's dog comes to say hello. You pause. You receive that small warmth. You say softly, I am receiving this. That is it. You don't need a deep conversation. Just that small moment. Then step 3. You go home. You make tea. You don't force yourself. You just live your ordinary afternoon. And maybe later that day, a friend sends you a funny message. Or you see a beautiful sunset. None of these things are big miracles, but they are small kindnesses from life. And slowly, you start to feel less lonely. Not because the universe gave you everything, but because you opened your eyes to the small good things already there. That is the real law of attraction. But attention, gentleness, and patience. Dear listener, let me remind you of something important. You don't have to do these steps perfectly. Some days, you will forget. Some days, you will feel too tired. That is okay. That is human. There is no wrong way to hope. So if today you can only do step 1, wonderful. That is the most attractive energy of all. The energy of someone who is trying, not forcing, just trying gently. So dear listener, let us end where we began. Slowly, softly, tonight, before you sleep. Take one gentle breath and whisper to yourself, tomorrow I will wish for one small good feeling, and I will let go of the when. That is enough. You are enough. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me. If this episode touched your heart, please share it with someone who needs a gentle reminder. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to attract good things. You just have to be real. And a little bit brave, slow-paced English will be here for you again. With more soft work, more quiet hope. Until then, sleep well, breathe easy, and know that you are not alone. Good night, dear listener. Good night.